Well, a fine good afternoon, everyone. This is Patricia, and I am traveling for history. I'm in Georgia, Vermont today, and as you can see, we have a cemetery in front of us. But before I get there, before we walk inside and all that good stuff, I have two shout-outs. Let me see, two updates and a request. So how fun is that? So the request, we'll start with that. I'd like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. If you are enjoying the content and you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? This is your personal invitation from moi to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And once you subscribe, go ahead and hit on the notifications bell, because once you do that, you'll be notified each and every time I upload a brand spanking new, shiny video just for you. And it's still 2021. Today is December 28, 2021, and I upload every day of the week, even Christmas Day. Did you catch my video that day? It was the UVM building. I think it was Waterman building at UVM. But, so that's my request. Let's see. Shout outs. So, first of all, to find Davis Cemetery, Google Maps did not get me here. You have to pull into the schoolyard. This is, it says Georgia. I think it's an elementary and middle school, maybe. It's definitely an elementary school. But anyway, you can see the school right here. You park in the school lot, and you walk across the playground right here, and you find a gate right here. So, and it's behind a house, which is right over here. I don't really want to film the house. Because it's private property. But, so, don't go up the road over here, Cadu Lane. No, don't do that. Don't follow in my tracks. Do as I'm suggesting you do instead. So, first shout out, really want to thank the gentleman who bought me a coffee. Buymeacoffee.com is a way to offer your financial support to people who are using that service. So this gentleman has graciously given me gifts in the past, and he gave me one again just recently, right after Christmas. So I really appreciate it. Every little bit helps, and I'm driving farther out these days than where I started. So huge thank you. I don't like to use people's names. I think it's kind of gauche. Especially in terms of money, but you know who you are, and I really appreciated it. Another shout out, which is kind of unusual, is I came to Georgia, Vermont to film something else, but it didn't really look like I could park there without getting stuck in snow, and who wants that? I don't. You wouldn't want to hear me cursing, even with the camera off. So, anyway, I stopped at the town clerk's office because it's pretty close, across the street and kind of close to the place. I was just going to walk back. Just wanted permission to park in their parking lot. And in chatting with them, they really went way out of their way to help me out. Got me email addresses of people, gave me names of people, told me that place is open tomorrow. So I'll be coming back up here tomorrow so I can film that. Really looking forward to that. It's so exciting. So, talking about Ashley Manine and Dawn Penny from the Georgetown offices. Huge thank you. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate that. And in fact, when I mentioned I was up here to film, something clicked in Ashley's mind, and that I have a YouTube channel, and and she recognized my voice. First time I've been recognized. So, I will smile about that for the rest of the year. That's just too much fun. So, update. I had mentioned in part 2 of the Munson Cemetery video that I thought I had lost my headphone jack extenders because I thought I had them in one of my pockets, and I thought I had lost them when I pulled my ID out. No, they were in my other pocket, so I did find them. Oh my gosh, I'm a dork. I'm just a dork. Thankfully, I'm a pretty affable dork. So anyway, there's that. All right, so that was a lot of blah, blah, blah at the start. And I may as well mention this also. I'm pretty excited, too, about my YouTube channel. Today is the first day that most of the people who've been watching, well, half of the viewership of my channel today came from YouTube itself and not from Facebook. Usually it's from Facebook, but today, half of my viewership came from YouTube. That is so exciting. So exciting. I can't even say anything more about that. All right, but you really want to see the cemetery here, so let's talk about the cemetery. This is Davis Cemetery. And I believe this is a family plot. They had owned the land here. Don't know how much land, but probably quite a bit. And this is their cemetery. It's owned by other people now. I don't know if the town takes care of it or not. I couldn't really find anything online about it. I was talking to the folks at the town clerk's office. They're a fountain of information. So let's walk this place. Hard to tell what the ground is like here because there is snow. How much snow is there? Well, it's just over my it's not quite completely over my shoes. Probably a couple of inches of snow. But let's start here. All right, a little more snow now. Godfrey is the last name. Wife of M. Chase. I'm betting this is M. Chase, since their headstones are right beside one another. You cannot see this from the road, I will say. Although when I was over on Cadieux Road, which is right over there, beyond the fence, it's like right over here, where that gray barn is right there. The road is near there. So looking through there, knowing it was somewhere in the vicinity, I thought I could see stones. But in the summertime, you will never ever see this from the roadway. Just be mindful of that when you come. You really have to park in the school parking lot to access it. Levi Shepard died December 22, 1859, aged 93 years. I hope he was healthy to the very end. Sacred to the memory of Eli. I think it's Eli. Wow. I have no idea. No idea what that says. Maybe. Oh yeah, I think that's Eli. It's funny how much more readable these via the camera, through the lens. Ooh, what is this one? Edwin Judson, in memory of Edwin Judson, died, I don't know when he died. And my light does not help. I see some headstones that have tipped back. Which of course also means that they are unreadable because of the snow. Another one here. I'm presuming that's a headstone. Wow, a triple one. Why? Yeah, infant. Infant. And what is that word? What is that word? Can we see what that word is? I have no idea what that word is. Can you make it out? Wow. These poor parents. I can't imagine losing all three little ones. Wow. And as long as I'm here, let's look over the side. The fence is actually nailed into the tree. If that tree should ever fall, this fence is going with it. Looks like there's water down there. In fact, I can see water. I think you can see it right here. It's moving. That shimmering is the water moving. Okay, the ground is uneven. No big surprise there, right? I'm sure we have a child's grave here. Well, since I'm over here, I may as well photograph these two. So this is Edmund Lamb, right here, and his wife is right here. Rebecca, wife of Edmund Lamb. A little surprised her maiden name isn't on here, because we know that usually that is the case. Horace Lamb, he died in 1842, aged 47 years. Nelson D. Lamb, who departed this life June 4, 1840, aged 30 years and 2 months. There is a quotation down here. I'd love to be able to decipher it. So this is the wife of W.H. Davis, Malona L. I think Malona was her name. Died August 25. Because the downside of coming to cemeteries in the wintertime with snow on the ground is not being able to read the entire headstone. Although this is the first time I have read departed this life. And here's another one. Who departed this life June 24, 1841, aged 27 years. I started there. So I meant to put my ice grabber on the end of my cane, to help when walking on ice and the like, but I forgot. I like these. These are shorter headstones with the urn on top of both of them. This one to the right is a little fancier. Let's see. This is Dr. James Y. Godfrey, died March 20, 1873, aged 40 years. Anyone on that side? No one. Anyone on this side? No one. And how about the back side? No one. And who is this over here? This is Elijah Davis. Died May 10, 1884. Aged 69 years. I like the this fancy roof, if you will. We have this with the circle up top, semicircle up top, and could be a fancy roof. That's what it reminds me of. I know the names on either side. How about on the back side? Anything back here? Heck no. But they're lovely, aren't they? I'm a sucker for a headstone. Okay, this snow is definitely deeper. And I'll show you. It's my shoe is completely outlined here, and the upside is that another couple of days it's supposed to get up to 41 degrees Fahrenheit and rain. Yay! What does that mean for all the snow? Hopefully it washes it away, which will make walking in cemeteries so much easier. I'm guessing these are children. Let's see who's down here. Not a good idea. These plants should be removed. They will uproot headstones practically every time. I see writing on this side. I think you make out lettering, but I can't read that at all. Oops. In memory of Stephen Davis, if you see a Davis here, who died May 8th, 1845, in the 74th year of his age. Okay, the writing is on this side. Yeah, I'd remove all of these plantings. First of all, because they are right at my eye level. I'm a little afraid I'm going to gouge my eyeball out. And this one's pretty. It has a flower on here with some leaves. Betsy J. Stannard, wife of Adam V. Weltman, died 1849, age 38 years and 5 months. If you can make out that last name, Whiteman? Maybe it's Whiteman. I'm only so good. And here we have these graves right here again. Easier to see this one that's kind of hiding right there. And let's see. Ooh. I think it's Harriet. Nancy. All right. Well, let's start up here, and then we'll walk the other way. You can see my footprints are the only ones in here. Lantha Lamb, wife of Sidney Bliss, Now that is a small headstone, but I think it broke. So it may not be as small. It may not have been as small as it is now. Oh, I see a military person. Excuse me. You can see why, if the snow's any deeper, this would be a dangerous prospect. This headstone is barely peeking out. I'm guessing, oh yeah, that's broken next to it. So narrow. Maybe they have short names? I don't know. Can we read this at all? It's really a shame when they break like this, because if they're not fixed, they'll be lost to history, lost to time, and they deserve to be known, even though they are dead. And although others may not even come here to visit, they still have a right to be known. Mercy J., wife of James Godfrey, died April 6, 1867, aged 76 years. And as always, I hope she was in good health. James Godfrey. He was 49 when he died in 1851. Wow. Huh. William Y. Davis. Died in 1822, age 32. In memory of Elijah D., and of course this is his wife, Miriam. Revolutionary War soldier. (1840–1827), placed by Mount Garfield chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution. That's what DAR stands for. And then we have this right here. That's metal. That's good. I'm always glad when they're metal. Our veterans deserve medal. And we can see this has a decoration at the top. If you saw my video on the Rockingham Meeting House Cemetery in Rockingham, Vermont, there was a whole bunch of headstones like this with these beautiful decorations at the top. You can see my photographs on Instagram or Facebook, both under Traveling for History, just like the name of my channel, spelled the same way. Continuing on, all these wee headstones here. I am beginning to lose light, but I am almost finished, which is good. Whew. That last step was kind of deep. Whew. This is a lovely headstone, isn't it? This is more of a marker, a monument. So On this left side, it says William, and another William beneath it, and Anna underneath that. I think you make it out from there. And on the front, we have a Frederick and Anna Davis. And I don't think there's anything below that. So he must be Frederick Newton, perhaps. And her maiden name was Davis. There's a crust, and I'm stepping through the crust. In case you're wondering why you hear this oomph sounds. I can't read any names on there. Maybe that's Asa, top one. Betsy is right here. So hard. Anyone in the back? Yes. I see a Davis. I saw a Davis. Pretty sure I saw a Davis. Oops. Or I could have been a Whistling Dixie. Yeah, let's continue filming the cemetery, shall we? Another broken headstone. Let's hope that the rest of it is behind it, but I almost doubt it. But the snow could be deep enough at this point to have obscured it. Can't read it. And let's see if the names are on the back side here. Maybe. I could be writing. It's so hard to tell. Oops. Beware if you come here. There are spots that are quite a bit deeper than others because the ground is uneven. All right, so this is Davis Cemetery in Georgia, Vermont. And I am Patricia, traveling for history. So, really glad you could come with me today. Always makes my day when I know I have people hanging out with me. So, until we meet again, you have a great day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.